Hi there. Let's get real for a moment. I want to ask you a serious question. That is, do you really want to pass the CIMA Strategic Case Study exam? Are you really serious about this? Then we need to look at the important areas. Now, when we look at the pass rates, we understand that about roughly 60%, sometimes a little above that, generally of all the candidates pass. Now, how are these candidates passing the exam? If you ask that question, you realize that almost 99% clearly, because there's just the rare case that this doesn't happen. 99% of the learners, of the candidates who take the exam, they pass because they write a mock. And on the other end, if you look at those who fail, the 40%, the remainder who fail, why are they failing? They fail because they don't write mock. Now, of course, when I say write a mock, there's a couple of things that we need to understand. On the one end, these mocks, whatever you try, they have to be exam standard or beyond. They have to get you up to speed. They have to kind of match the pressure, match the experience that you're going to get in the exam. But on the other end, why am I talking about mocks this much? And that is because personally I've understood, having done this for several years now and helped so many students, that the most number of students who succeed, in fact, almost all the students who succeed even if they become part of the main batch, even if they are part of the main program, they succeed because and only because they write mocks. And that's why I want to motivate you. I want to invite you. And this is the thing. You might have, because I have quite an understanding of the various channels that students communicate, WhatsApp, Telegram, email chains, etc. So there are a lot of mocks that are being circulated. Now, given the fact that these mocks or whatever mocks that you consider or you have an association with are exam standard and that caliber that you need to really face at, the problem is just reading the mocks. And I know that this is a quality or a behavior that many learners unfortunately have, because you're used to reading past papers. So you do a past paper analysis kind of thing, you download the previous SCS variants, and then you look at the variant and then you read the answer. Now, this is not a bad exercise. It's something that I even recommend to everyone. But that is not the same thing that you have to do with the mocks that you have access to. If you do the same thing where you get the mock, because the mock is new, mock is relevant to your pre-seen, but if you do the same thing of reading it and then reading of the model answer, trying to just scratch a basic answer plan, that's not going to work. That doesn't give you the maximum benefit that you need to derive from this mock. And the whole idea of writing mocks, if you look at life, any challenge that you face, any challenge that you need to successfully tackle, the only way you can tackle it is by being confident about it, by being confident that you have the necessary skills, capability, and the preparedness, the readiness to tackle that successfully. Now, the trait of almost 99% of people who succeed is that they are the confident ones. Now, how do you build that confidence? Especially in this sort of environment, in this sort of academic or professional exam sort of challenge, the best way to build that confidence that you need is to write a mock. So I think I've made my case here. And basically, what I'm saying is, if I'm trying to say anything important here, is by giving you all of these arguments and all of these logics and justifications, is you have to write a mock. Start with one. And if all else has failed and you don't get the support that you need from anywhere that you had access to, if the mocks that you've worked with have disappointed you, if the quality, the standard is not satisfying you, then of course you can be part of the CIMA SCS with AZB overall coaching program. You know that if you log into my website, www.cimascs.com, there are a number of tools that can help the learners in many ways for the CIMA SCS exam. Now, as far as our particular discussion here is concerned, you can get exam caliber, exam standard, actually a little beyond that level of standard mocks, and get my personal feedback, which is a detailed commentary on your work, and work on identifying exactly what your strengths are, what you're doing right, and what you're doing wrong, what your weaknesses are, so that you can capitalize on your strengths and identify those weaknesses that you need to address, do the rewrites, go through my own suggestions and recommendations that I provide, so that you get yourself up to that level, build the confidence, and be part of that 99% of the members who go into the exam confidently with the right kind of attitude and successfully tackle this exam. So on that note, I would like to remind all of you again for one last time, regardless of whether you access my products and my services or not, don't forget, you have to write a mock. Good luck.